Hello, my friends, and welcome. I'm Izzi your soul energy alchemist and certified meditation and mindfulness coach. Today, we are going to embrace your IZ-NESS in such a cool-ass way. Did you know there is more than one way to meditate? And that you aren't obligated to sit in a lotus pose for hours with your hands in mudra positions in order to become a Zen master? In fact, 20 minutes a day is all it takes, the majority of the time. The sweet spot, if you will, for true transformation to take hold. Some people enjoy the quiet of silent meditation, just an empty room and the hum of the air conditioner. I prefer the stillness and solitude of the early morning, when most of the world and its creatures are still asleep. Others ground themselves, walking in nature, listening to the bird song, or admiring the squirrels carrying their treasured acorns to and from each majestic oak. You may be drawn to guided sessions with a specific intention, such as using sound or vibration in order to transcend, or use visualization to create a mood, imagining you are at a place that brings you joy and special memories, like the sacred space where you exchanged vows, or that serene, undiscovered corner of your favorite bookstore. And yes, you can also eat, shower, and sing your way into alignment, as long as you are able to connect and reconnect with your inner being. And so today, as we are celebrating the end of our summer season here in the States, I would like to take you to a place I visit often for a brief yet wonderful encounter today. My staycation, if you will. The lake located just steps from home, where we can disappear into the ASMR of the crisp, invigorating water. So welcome. I invite you to make yourself comfortable and at ease. Please find a spot that will complement and enhance your experience. Whether that is by your local watering hole or in your lazy queen-sized bed, all is good. Next, bring your awareness to the present moment by focusing on your breath and how it is moving into and out of your body. In through your nose and out of your mouth. Nice. Now, keep a steady beat during this meditation, if you can, and if you find your mind is wandering, turn your attention back onto your breathing. This will bring you right back to now. And do this anytime you begin to turn away from this place. Now, take notice of your surroundings here. The waterscape is enveloped by beautiful flowers and greenery, enhancing its natural beauty. I love the wildflowers bordering the rocky bank with their colorful palette of yellow goldenrod, red heather, and blue iris. each of which carry their own signature scent, wafting through the air. Smell that? Ugh. In the background, you faintly hear the low hum of cicadas and the buzzing of a swarm of bees, both sharing space with the butterflies that are satiating themselves on the nectar of the nearby honeysuckle growing beside an endless array of flora, fauna, and canopy trees, like the V-shaped foliage of the grand maples to the soil protection from the river birch. And while you are completely in awe of this brilliance alone, you cannot ignore the relaxing sound the water makes as it trickles over the moss-covered rocks. Would you like to get in? It is calling your name. Today's sun is hot, and the thought of cooling off seems ideal. So you eagerly, but hesitantly stick a toe in, and you notice the fish scatter as you enter. That makes you smile. With each attempt, your body goes further in. Finally, you are submerged and you feel amazing. Still a little cold, but you know in no time you will alchemate with the water's temperature. For now, you are getting acquainted with all that you came to behold. You also notice that the dragonflies are out and about. They want to get closer, introducing themselves with their fluttering hover, wondering who came to visit, while those bees we previously crossed paths with have made their way over from the sugary vine in order to see what you are up to. No need to fear, for they are only curious and want you to stay. And so it is okay to remain waiting in the shallows if you so desire. Observe their busyness while allowing them to be as they are. Oh, and did you get the chance to sneak behind the rain wall from the small waterfall just beyond your immediate vision, where you can see out but no one can see in? Wonderful. I'm sure you are loving this secret hideout and the mist that is spraying a refreshing coat onto your sweaty head and warm shoulders. Or maybe you decided to remain in the sunlight and couldn't wait another second to flip onto your back and float, which positions you to look upward and observe the open blue sky where these perfect billowy clouds came in to dance. As a reminder, if you have drifted out of this meditation and back into your head, that's okay. Gently bring your awareness to your breath as you regain a calm, effortless pattern. Breathe in. And out. Know you are exactly where you are supposed to be. There isn't anything to react to. Observe whatever thoughts come in as if each one represents a cloud. Witness its arrival with loving kindness without trying to change it or judge it, and soon it will begin to float on by, and you are back in the free-flowing natural pool that makes you feel as magnificent as it looks. Repeat this as often as necessary. There are no rules. And over time, you won't move out of a meditative state so frequently as you begin to cultivate inner presence. Be with this moment and breathe. I encourage you to spend the next minute or so holding the vision you've created, while being at one with all the feelings that have been activated during this session. You could stay here forever, I know. Hey, do you hear the clickety-clack of an approaching horse? They ride through here often, and they are always a treat. Watch how stately they are as they trot along the path that abuts the water's edge. Savor every moment and let the effects of this day envelop you. Okay, my friends, it is that time of late afternoon when the cool air arrives and the shade begins to overtake the sun that once illuminated everything. So you depart from the water and towel off, reflecting on the splendidness you have observed and how you cannot wait to come back and revisit all that has transpired. But for now, with eyes opened or closed, slowly start easing back into your familiar environment, one breath at a time. Allow any of your senses to be there that arise. What you see, smell, hear, and touch. And once you have fully integrated, and before you move on with your day, take a moment to express gratitude and appreciation for another transformative step into your awakening journey. Be well, and namaste.